Hello, and thank you for watching this video. Before we get started, please hit the like button and subscribe so that we can continue to make great content for you. Are you ready for a career change and not sure what jobs could pay you more? Curious to learn more about some unique jobs you thought did not exist and unexpectedly pay higher? Too good to be true? Well, sit back and relax because we are about to reveal the 11 most shocking highest paying jobs that exist today. Now don't forget to hit that like button and remember to subscribe to get rich with information. The first job on our list is an anesthesiologist. An anesthesiologist is a licensed physician who administers anesthesia to patients before surgical procedures are performed. Interested in learning how to become an anesthesiologist? An anesthesiologist's job can be very rewarding. There are a few steps to take that are necessary to obtain a license as a physician in this field. First, a medical competency test or MCAT is taken prior to attending an accredited medical program. Once the medical program is complete, the candidate fulfills residency requirements, becomes licensed, and you will then be on your way to earning more than $450,000 to $500,000 a year. According to the American Board of Physician Specialties, the total amount of time it can take to become an anesthesiologist is 12 to 14 years. If this sounds a little too overwhelming for you, an anesthetist may be another option. An anesthetist is a licensed registered nurse who specializes in assisting an anesthesiologist with the management, dosage, and administration of anesthesia to patients. According to the American Association of Nurse Anesthetists, a registered nurse program with a bachelor's in nursing must be achieved. Once the academic study requirements are met, the candidate will need 1 year experience in a clinical setting. Once the candidate meets all clinical hour requirements, the candidate is ready to attend an accredited certified nurse anesthetist program. The total amount of years it takes to become an anesthetist compared to a licensed anesthesiologist is 7 years. You may be wondering how much a certified anesthetist makes. According to Salary.com and Payscale.com, the salary range a certified anesthetist earns is anywhere between $150,000 to $200,000 a year. Impressive, isn't it? Hit that like button if you agree and subscribe for more content. Now let's move on to our next job on the list. Number 2 on our list of the most shocking high-paying jobs is a building inspector. Believe it or not, this job does not require a college degree or additional education. However, it does help to have some type of management experience and display the ability to perform the job without supervision. A building inspector inspects buildings or contract developments for safety purposes. In addition, the inspector must ensure the building that is inspected is up to city or state code, is safe enough to occupy, and documents any maintenance or repairs required that may lead to a safety violation. Building inspectors may be hired by a local, city, or state-employed service organization. You may also be required to work your way up in order to achieve a higher position. There are some political and bureaucratic barriers a building inspector may experience on the job, especially if you were hired by a government organization at the city, state, or federal level. The annual earnings a building inspector makes is approximately $55,000 to $78,000 a year. And I can tell from my own inspection that you've been enjoying this video. So make sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. The third job that we will discuss on our list is a city employee. Now, what are city employees and what jobs do city employees do? City employees are considered civil service or government employees. There are a variety of positions city employees can perform, everything from healthcare to contract service management, facilities management, logistics, transportation services, maintenance, construction, executive administration, policy analysis, and human resources. There are so many employment opportunities available that city employees may be hired for. 70 to 80% of city employees in most states are police officers, firemen, emergency management service agents, and first responders. A city employee's pay is based on grade or levels. Therefore, a city employee based on job-related functions can make anywhere between $35,000 to $250,000 per year. Here is our fourth job on the list. Are you ready? Just another friendly reminder, If you're enjoying this video, make sure to hit that like button. And please don't forget to subscribe. The next job on our list is a crab fisherman. Crab fishermen are rarely acknowledged or mentioned as employees. If crab fishermen did not exist, restaurants, grocery stores, and local farmers markets would not be able to sell seafood to consumers, right? If you work as a crab fisherman, you will spend time offshore. One of the disadvantages of being a fisherman involves working away from home, leaving your family and loved ones behind. The advantage of being a crab fisherman is the job pays extremely well. The conditions that crab fishermen face working offshore can be dangerous. As long as you are willing to work in extreme hot, cold, or wet weather conditions on deck of a cargo-based ship, then this job may be right for you. According to Alaska Fishing Jobs Network Online, crab fishermen jobs located along the Alaska and Canada coastal borders pay higher than the average crab fisherman jobs in the United States. The salary crab fishermen make in general is close to $200,000 per year. If you are just starting out as a crab fisherman, you will start off as a crew member. Crew members will receive training from an experienced crew supervisor and can still make a pretty decent chunk of change. Crew members starting out as crab fishermen can make $50,000 to $70,000 a year. Moving on to our next job on the list. Did you know that people can get paid to be part of a medical research? Well, it's true, which leads us to reveal our fifth most shocking high-paying job. More than 10% of women in the United States alone are unable to conceive. The ability to transfer eggs that are donated by women who are able to conceive to a woman who is infertile and not able to conceive was introduced to science in 1983. Egg donors make a significant amount of money. In order to be a successful donor, there are a few requirements the participant must meet. According to fertilitysourcecompanies.com, age, citizenship, body mass index is 3 of the 9+ requirements a participant needs in order to qualify as a donor. So, despite the fact that you have to meet a few strict requirements and need to be healthy in order to be an egg donors can make up to $50,000. Some companies even pay more than $3,000 per egg. The sixth most shocking high-paying job is quite unique. If you ever shopped at a local farmer's market and wanted to know how farmers markets operate, get ready to learn because we are about to tell you. Every consumer venue has a manager that facilitates the operations of retail stores, malls, and local shopping outlets. A farmer's market manager pretty much has the same responsibilities of a retail store manager. A farmer's market manager maintains the farmer's market's grounds, facilitates regulations for vendors who sell their goods or services on property, and ensures employees and maintenance services are provided to keep the market grounds clean and operational. Ready to find out how much a farmer's market manager makes per year? We did the research for you. According to payscale.com, a farmer's market manager can make more than $35,000 per year. If you add a few more years of experience, you can make up to $50,000 per year. Our number 7 spot is near and dear to our heart because first responders are very important to our community. As rescuers, our first responders aid in emergency situations, such as disasters, crime scenes, and other common threats to our community. This is why we are glad to learn that firefighters make a great salary. Not only is the salary a firefighter makes deserving, it's also rewarding. Firefighters are always sacrificing their time to help people at a moment's notice. Therefore, firefighters are an important asset. As of 2019, firefighters now make more than $49,000 per year. According to payscale.com, a firefighter fulfilling their first 4 years on the job now makes over $40,000 a year. Number 8 is a longshoreman. Ever wonder how those big metal shipping containers get loaded on those giant cargo ships and set sail to be distributed all over the world? A longshoreman is responsible for loading, unloading, distributing, and managing shipment of large cargo items. A longshoreman's job is not easy and requires a lot of heavy lifting. Longshoremen at times may work long hours and must be mentally prepared to work in extreme weather conditions too. If you are considering this job, you will be making approximately $42,000 to $65,000 a year. Our number 9 most shocking high-paying job is considered one of the most dangerous jobs on our list. Being underground for hours in a day can be exhausting. This is why mine operators are paid more than expected. A mine operator makes up to $65,000 to $85,000 per year. Here is our 10th most shocking high-paying job, a railroad conductor. A railroad conductor makes a good salary. A railroad conductor's job is still in high demand today. A railroad conductor's job requires one to be really alert while operating heavy equipment, work long hours, work irregular shifts, and must always be safety conscious. Railroad conductors make $60,000 to $90,000 a year. Our last most shocking high-paying job is a writer-editor for the State Department. According to usajobs.gov, this job focuses mainly on writing, editing, proofreading policies, producing standard government operating procedures, reviewing and editing speeches, and other administrative documents that require special handling. The White Communications Center employs writer-editors in charge of maintaining, updating, and proofreading policies for political members, White House staff leads, and other high-profile officials. Writers who work for government agencies can make up to $56,000 per year or more depending on experience. We have reached the end of our 11 most shocking high-paying jobs. We hope you've learned a lot during this video presentation. Hit the like button and subscribe so that we can create more content, and we hope to see you back again soon.